Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gay. Lets it go with a 3. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Dillingham with it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Peterson. Now here's Paul. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Got to be crafty in close.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Cincinnati. It's a 5-point game.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid a blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Cincinnati on D. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gay. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. To the inside, and stolen by Dillingham. For the finish.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
Number 3.
And first time in the game called for Cincinnati.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
In terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Well, you look at Paul, one of the game's best, second in the league.
He's been playing some very determined basketball here lately. It's showing in those rebounding numbers.
Well, I love the way he pursues the 50-50 balls. Goes really hard after those, and he's usually the guy who comes down with it. Yeah, I think determined is the appropriate word for him.
Now, here's Collison. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pocket 6. He in the corner. Over Peterson. No good from Gay.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Right wing. Here's Peterson. Gay passes to a flank. Stolen by Harden. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. 8 points for the Raiders.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here is Tolliver. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. Second chance shot. Count it.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Lawson's checked in.
At the line for your home team, number 3, shooting one.
Cincinnati trails by 15. Cincinnati calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's look at the stats for James Harden. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's a Flamo. This game out, he had 14. Lawson surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Collison. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
Collison has a deadly jump shot, so you can't allow him to get comfortable.
1:53 left here in the first quarter. Harden against Collison. Fires away from outside. Aflalo pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Collison kicks to Lawson. Pass to Cousins. Over Paul. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Collison, the pass to Aflalo. And they double up Cousins. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Pass to Aflalo. Here's Collison. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by Williams. Harden outside. They grab their own miss. Back to Williams. And another shot. Rebounded by Ty Lawson.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lawson's against Harden. Launches it from deep. The long distance three is good.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Well, Steph Curry is coming off the unanimous MVP, Clark, and LeBron James is coming off his third NBA championship. All right, that lays it out. Who's the best player now in the NBA?
I always lean with something my late dad said. Good big is better than good little. LeBron has a lot of size on Steph Curry, and he's been just as much a champion as Steph. So I'm leaning LeBron James. Not to mention, like me, he is from Northeastern Ohio, so I am a tad biased. But Kevin Durant and Steph Curry deserve to be in the conversation.
To the right side. Gay scanning before. It's the three-point bomb.
Really hard to know how to defend Gay. I mean, he's lethal from mid-range and has the ability to knock down three-pointers.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Cincinnati calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Patrick Beverly. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Look at Hart. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
It's tipped. Here's the break. Himself, and the dunk by Capella.
Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
Here's Crawford. Gillingham with the rebound. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Peterson, that's good.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Pass to Gay. in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot to stop the run, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Crawford is screen on Williams to the middle. Crawford, no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low, here's Game. It's blocked. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Watson the pass to Cousins. Over Thomas. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They get it back. And there's the bucket. Still looking on the offensive cross, getting it back.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. How about that? Cousins throwing it down on the alley-oop. Go ahead, big fella.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. Harden with the defensive effort.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Ty Lawson. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Cousins. Over Paul. Cousins, no good.
Fadeaway breakaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And here is Paul. He's covered by Gay. Paul dishes to Harden. Oh, Paul in position. Stolen by Gay. They get a hand on it. At the elbow, Paul. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gay outside. Over Peterson. And that one released in time, but no good. They dominated the first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You take a look at the home team. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
Starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, the waiter has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so Collison will bring it up for Cincinnati. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. No good from Gay.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Aflalo pulls it in. Well, Cincinnati shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Outside Collison. Pass to Tolliver from past the arc. The rebound by Harden.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Cousins. He can't get that one. Paul with the defensive effort. 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Dillingham with the bucket.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Cincinnati again missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Gay. Lays it up and banks it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Cousins finds Gay. Outside Collison. to the paint. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Dillingham. Here's Peterson. Offensive rebound. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not to be denied. What a play.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
Collison deciding where to go with it. Gay up top. At the elbow, it's Cousins. 4 on the clock to stop the run. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Gay, right side. Got that bucket. Gay's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A confident, consistent score. Gay mixes it up inside and out.
Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
To Cincinnati.
On Friday, then on Saturday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside Collison. Gay kicks to Lawson. 6 to shoot. A floater. Rebound by Williams. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Stolen by Gay. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Gay is on the court for his scoring ability, and there's no better way to get points on the board than with the and one line.
Cincinnati shooting their first free throw of the night here. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. That's good from Rudy Gay.
Boy, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Capella with the screen on Barnes, and he comes up with the deuce.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Here is Lawson. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Gay. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Williams. It's up a 3. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5 now.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Tolliver, and Capella sends it back. On the wing, Williams. Over Lawson. Williams can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Tolliver the pass to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. 12 points for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Beverly against Lawson. They set the screen. Pass to Gay. Over Gordon. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Williams in the post, covered by Barnes. Williams' shot is off. And Barnes has got the ball here for Cincinnati. Lawson in the corner. Kicks it out to Crawford. It's a nice passing here by Cincinnati. And Capella sends it back.
Not today, he says. How about that block?
And the dunk by Capella.
6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Lawson with it. Out left to the wing. Here is Caspi, covered by Brewer. From the low block. That misses off the backboard. And 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Outside Williams. Poole on the wing. Lawson defending. Poole bounce pass. And that one good. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Here's Temple. Inside. Brewer with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Poole. And the layup falls. Poole's got his first points of the night.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Barnes outside. 3 for Caspi. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caspi's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Brewer. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Barnes. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Crawford kicks to Barnes. Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Pass to Beverly. Poole on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Poole. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Cincinnati, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Crawford is screen on Beverly. And Lawson, here we go. Down low, Crawford. Good work defensively by Capella. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Williams looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. And Beverly kicks to Brewer. Williams for 3. Rebound by Caspi.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barnes passes to Temple. Crawford is screen on Poole.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
and their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Beverly, the pass to Brewer. A floater, and the layup is good.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
Well, Cincinnati shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Here is Caspi, covered by Brewer. Pass to Lawson. Shot clock at 6. Over Beverly. Brewer grabs the board. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And Beverly hits to Brewer. And here is Poole. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Temple. Here's Crawford. Capella covering. Lawson against Beverly. Here's Crawford. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams against Barnes. They get it back. Capella the pass to Brewer. Now here's Poole. And here's Beverly. And so the home crowd is ready to win. They imported out a down showing in front of a crowd that loves every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, the waiter.